Hello everyone, and welcome to my car for a kind of impromptu, we're going to call this a car vlog about productivity. I am actually on my way over to run a few errands. I want to go to Starbucks. I need to go grocery shopping. I totally flaked on my meal prep for the week this weekend because of my workshop. But, sometimes things have to be shuffled around if you have, new priorities. So that's totally okay. But it's Monday afternoon. I'm done my work for today and I'm going to run out to the store. But I really want to talk to you guys about something that it's I feel like this is a weird thing for me to do. So if I seem a little bit awkward, I feel very awkward about this, but I got a message after my workshop. I actually got a bunch of different messages after my workshop from people who were telling me they loved it, or they were excited to join the mastermind, or people who were sending their regrets, or were happy that I sent out the replay to the future writing workshop is what I'm talking about. That was yesterday on Sunday. So I got a few emails, and there was one in particular, and I don't know what it was about the email, but just something about it just really, it framed an issue for me that I think is a really popular productivity issue that many of you may be facing out there in my community. And it's one of those sorts of things that I always feel is a little bit elusive. Sometimes it's really hard for me to put my finger exactly on what the struggle is that I sense coming from you guys. So I just felt I'm not going to read this email out, and I'm not trying to call this person out at all. She is a lovely subscriber in my community who has been with me for a very long time. But just the way the email was phrased, I just felt you know what, I have to come on and I have to do a little vlog or a little chat really as quickly as possible, to explain to you my view of the situation. So essentially the email I got said that, she was really happy I sent out the replay because she said that Sundays were not a good day for her because she has a lot of interruptions that happen on Sunday, but she really wanted to attend live. She couldn't attend live. Too many interruptions. Really glad to get the replay. And I'm sure there are many of you who are in that exact same scenario, right? Whenever I do anything live, ultimately, there's always going to be people who say this isn't a good day, or that's not a good day, or this isn't a good time, etc., right? And that's not what this chat is about. But the situation is that, when there is something that you want to do, right? Especially when it's an event that might be live or something you need to go do, right? It's not just something that's you can do it at any time. If there's ever something that you want to do and it's a priority to you, but you feel you're not going to be able to get it done, right? You're not going to be able to get done, or you try and you feel you're getting interruptions, or you feel there's a lot of roadblocks to getting what it is that you want. I know in that situation, it's really easy on, your end to feel things happen in my life to me and I have no control over it. So yeah, I really want to go do this thing, and it doesn't have to be my workshop. It could be literally anything. I really want to do X thing, but I know already that it's going to be an issue for me because there are other things that I've got going on in my life. And so I feel there becomes this mentality where things are happening in my life and I have no control over them. And it's true. There are things that are always happening in our lives that we do not have any control over. That's totally a valid point. The thing is, though, is that when it comes to the things that we want to do and the way we want to spend our time and our priorities, we need to put barriers up. We need to put boundaries up around those priorities to protect them so that we make sure that we do the things that we want to do. So obviously, I don't know what the exact situation was for the email that I got. And like I said, there was actually several emails that were on the exact same vein. So this isn't pertaining to one person's scenario, but, in the situation of you want to do X, you want to go watch this workshop, but maybe you're home on a Sunday, it's not a work day. Maybe your spouse also is at home, maybe watching the game. Maybe you have children that are home from school that are hopping and bebopping around. Maybe that's also your day to run errands. Maybe that's also a meal prep day. Maybe also people are coming to visit you, or, coming in to hang out because it's a weekend, right? And so, this is just not a good day for this. Well, the truth is that if this thing really is a priority to you, you can find a solution to put boundaries around your time and to put boundaries around that priority that you want to accomplish so that it gets done. And again, I know right now we're talking about the workshop. This is not about the workshop. This could be, I can't work out because I have too many things going on, right? This can be, I don't have time to work on a side hustle or a side business because I have other things going on. But the truth of the matter is that especially when you know what those interruptions are, because a lot of us know what the interruptions are going to be, right? Like in the example of the Sunday, everyone's at home, kids are home, friends are over, husband's watching the game, got a lot of things to do. That's something that like you can pre-plan to jump those hurdles. You know what I mean? You can plan to have your kids go to a neighbor's house that day. You can plan that your husband is sitting quietly in a different room or you're going to go somewhere else to do your activity, right? You can reschedule, visits. You can, get people to, you can, go out and, do your errands on another day, right? And again, the specifics of this are not important, but the message I want you guys to understand is that things are not happening in your life to you. You are allowing interruptions to come into your space. And of course, I am completely barring any sort of like emergency life and death scenarios. Obviously, those are an extreme. But the day-to-day issues that we face that are interrupting us from achieving our goals usually stem from a lack of boundaries that we're putting around our priorities. So I just wanted to make this video and give you guys a reminder that you do have control over the things that interrupt you to a very large degree. If that means that A, you have to prepare to have those objects be avoided, like if we're taking a drive, right, to visit a family member in another state or something, and you know that there is a road that's getting worked on, it's closed, and you know that you have to plan to take another route, that's awesome. That's great. Like you're doing the work ahead of time to plan for that known issue. So especially when you know that you have certain issues that come up, or there's certain routines that your friends or family or people that are important to you in your life, coworkers, have, right? You can take a little bit of time to sit down and plan how you're going to avoid that obstacle. And then you can communicate to the rest of the people in your life that you've got something that you really want to do, And I know that for so many of you watching this right now, you're the person that doesn't do anything for you. Like, I feel like I can say that very confidently. The vast majority of you watching this right now are not doing enough things for you. So I want this video to be a reminder. I want this to be a wake-up call. You need to put boundaries around your priorities if you want things to get done, or else your priorities will never get done. They will just never get done, right? Because if you keep not putting yourself first, guess what? The things that you want to get done are never going to get done. And it's like the saddest realization. This is why I feel so awkward having this conversation with you, because I feel like it's a tough love moment. I feel like it's like a tough love moment, but literally, I just really felt compelled to tell you guys this message. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope it was eye-opening to you. Please leave me a comment down below if you feel like this is a situation you're in, or if you feel like you have an obstacle that you do not, or, interference that you do not know how to hurdle, right? Let me know down in the comments, because I bet you that me or someone else in the community can brainstorm some really good solutions for you. And really, this is just a reminder that you can take control of your time, of your life. You get to say who has access to you and who has access to your time. So please do not forget that. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're looking for more of the behind the scenes of my productivity life and business, please feel free to follow me on Instagram at MissTrenchcoat. I do post there very often on my Instagram stories. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos by me. And until next time, bye-bye.